From the mountains of central British Columbia to you listening around the world, this, my friends, is Spaced Out Radio. I am your host, Dave Scott, sitting in the captain's chair of SOR headquarters. We welcome you to tonight's show, including Kingdom of Nye Radio and Revolution Radio. If you want to take a listen to our archives, they are free at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. Do old Davey the favor, hit that subscribe button. Our website is spacedoutradio.com, where we have a plethora of features for you. Rock out to Bumblefoot, do a little shopping at the SOR Vault. Join the Space Travelers for $5 a month, and Captain Shirk has you all up to date on the SOR Newswire. Tonight's show is brought to you by Chive Charities. Help make the world 10% happier by donating to Chive Charities today. You can find them on our website. Every couple of months, we like to get a little paranormal around these parts, where we start wondering if ghosts and spirits can really talk to us. Well, this is why we bring in Bill Hauser, a paranormal researcher out of Vancouver, British Columbia, who works closely with what they call a ghost box. I'll get Bill to explain what it is and how it works if you haven't heard Bill on the show before. Bill is considered one of the top ghost box investigators in North America. Can we listen to the spirits talk to us? We'll find out. Then at the bottom of hour number 3, I will bring you the SOR Newswire, brought to you by Paranoia Magazine. Mr. Bill Hauser, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Glad to have you back on Spaced Out Radio.
Thank you, Dave. Happy New Year. And I'd like to wish everybody a Happy New Year out there.
So what have you been up to? How was your holidays?
They've been really good, actually. I had a great time with the family and friends, and went out to dinner and had dinner at my brother's place and sisters and so on. So my niece, too. She invited us over, so it's been a really great time.
Excellent. Excellent. It's always good to have you back here. And you know, before we get started, you know, we always have new listeners popping on in, and some of them may not know what the Ghost Box is all about. Tell us how you got into the paranormal, and then we'll get into the Ghost Box.
Well, it starts when I was a young kid. I started experiencing paranormal activity, and I didn't know that at the time until a little later, and then I kind of figured it all out, sort of thing. So progression goes to when I was an adult. Basically, I started getting involved in paranormal investigations with groups and that, and learned some of the basics of ghost hunting. And then a little later came along the Ghost Box. So back in 2010 is when I started getting involved in the Ghost Box. So that was really cool. And I started experimenting with it, and I found it started working really well for me and give me some incredible answers to things. So I decided to keep it going, and next you know, I bought one Ghost Box, I bought two, and so on. So ended up with a nice collection of Ghost Boxes.
Jim, I'm thinking of Jim Mallard as him and I were chatting earlier. Bill, I want to ask you, in regards to your own paranormal experiences and what you have, you know, we always ask about the stories that you share with us, and you've shared some pretty incredible ones over the many times you've been on this show. But have you ever had an experience, Bill, that you just don't want to talk about because maybe it rattled you, or maybe it just was so weird that you just didn't really comprehend what was going on?
Well, I would have been at the beginning, and I have talked about that, and that was when I had the energy sucked out of me. So basically back then I was not taking precautions, shall we say, and protection. So after that I learned to take precautions and started learning to do my own grounding. And I believe when you're doing that kind of stuff, it's very personalized, and there's no one set rule, I think, in that area. So you have to kind of find what works best for you. And, you know, that's what I've done, basically. And so far, I've been pretty good. So I haven't had any major attachments or anything like that. And the overall picture is, you know, I've been doing this for quite some time now, over 20 some odd years. So, you know, going on investigations in some really interesting places with a lot of crazy energy.
Is there anything that scares you, Bill, about the paranormal? Or have you seen enough of it now where you really don't get scared anymore?
Well, I shouldn't say I don't get scared. That would be kind of an understatement, but I do have respect for it. So I think that's important. Showing respect to the spirits in general is a really good thing to do if you're going to get involved in ghost hunting. And the locations and that, and wherever it may be, you should always show respect. And just do your protection like that I'm suggested, and keep it up that way so it works well for you. It's not something where you just do it once in a while. You got to do it all the time, and so it's almost like a daily thing where I do my own little prayer and that, so it keeps me on the narrow and straight path, shall we say.
All right. So for you and your paranormal investigation that you've been doing for a number of years now, where do you like to investigate?
I really enjoy historical locations. It's one of my top ones that I really enjoy. So if I get an opportunity to go into a historical location, like the place up that you do, the Ghost Walk, that's a really cool place, that 108th Heritage Place. Places like that, it's got a lot of history to it. I find those really fascinating. And, businesses that have some historical aspects to it, I find very interesting. And say in downtown Vancouver, for example, or New Westminster. I've done a lot of stuff in New West, and that's been a really hotbed of paranormal activity and so on.
Is every place haunted?
Every place haunted? I would say different levels of hauntings, probably, but to generalize every place is haunted, I can't really do that because, it depends on the individuals that occupy or, work in those locations, for example, the energy they bring, too. So certain types of people just seem to really trigger paranormal activity.
So do you think it's the activity of a place that is there or the people who are conduits to that type of phenomena?
Well, I think it's a little both because I'm a strong believer in, the paranormal in itself. What do they call this? Oh, I can't even pronounce it now. The stone tape theory. I find that one works very well. I really go along with that. It's been around for quite some time. With the right people in there, things can really pick up in the way of paranormal activity that you could actually record.
Oh, yeah? So when you are out looking for locations, because you're kind of, even though you're kind of associated with a team or two out there, or with one team, Cornerstone Paranormal, you're also very individualistic in what you do. You like to go a little rogue and do your own thing every now and again, especially for your YouTube channel and so on and so forth. Are there locations that you just look at and say, man, that looks haunted. That's where I'm going to go today?
Sometimes. But a lot of times people contact me, so I don't really have to go out searching a lot because I get a lot of requests for me to go over to people's homes where, they've had relatives or friends pass away and they really want to hear their voice again and they want to try to make some form of contact. So that's where I come in and they contact me and basically we set up a time and I go there. And sometimes it can be very sad, high emotions still. People are grieving. Grieving is a strong emotional response. And so sometimes I can really trigger a lot of stuff with the ghost box. And, even if I do other forms of ITC experiments and so on.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So as you were going along those lines where you were helping people who contact you because they want to hear the voice of a loved one just one more time, what goes through that? Because for a lot of people, we don't get that chance to say goodbye when someone passes over. The majority of us don't. We're very lucky if we get that opportunity. So my question to you is, how do you go about getting through the emotions in helping people? Because that's obviously a big part of what you do.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the same time, of course, it's very sad when you go over to these people and, they're crying at sometimes and showing a lot of emotion still, even years after a person passed away. Some people takes a long time. I mean, you never really get over grieving. So really, when I'm doing this, it's almost, I call it electronic mediumship. So I'm almost, in a sense, acting like a medium, being able to channel, for a better term, with the ghost box and myself, and having the client interact with the ghost box with me. That's the best way I like to do that.
So as you are doing that, and as you are taking on these personal stories of people, I guess you have to be careful a little bit with what's going on, because you don't want to give that person false hope. You don't want to have, that false entertainment value, if we could call it that, for the people whom you're trying to help.
Yeah, that's correct. Basically, when it comes down to it, I don't promise them that I can get a hold of their loved ones or friends. I figure if it's going to happen, it will, if the right connections are there at the time. So I make no promises. That's one thing I say out straightforward. And I said the best thing is let's try it and see what happens. So it's a kind of a slow progression. Sometimes they get me to come back because we did make contact the first time.
All right. So as we're going through this, and we're going to be doing live ghost box sessions after the break at the bottom of the hour, if you're in one of our chat rooms, whether it's Facebook, LGAB, Revolution Radio, Spreaker, on our website, the Space Travelers Club, or on Twitter at #SpacedOutRadio, do me the favor, put your questions in capital letters, and we want all of you to play along as well. So we're going to be, having you guys play along, take notes, see what you hear, and we'll see where this goes. So let's define, for people who maybe have never heard you before, let's define what the ghost box is.
Well, the ghost box is basically, it's a radio. Either it's being modified or it's being built in a certain way that it continuously scans and never stops. And basically, it takes tidbits of broadcast radio and chews them up through the scanning, and forms, basically remodulates speech. So the spirits are able to use that for speech. That is one of the older theories, and I tend to stick with that one more. I mean, sure, there's other theories about energy with the radio and so on, and maybe the person operating it, and that probably does have a certain effect to it. Not everybody can use the ghost box efficiently, but I find I have a pretty good connection, so it seems to work well in that regard. So that's basically what a ghost box is. And then, of course, I'll be using a speaker system that has a reverb and echo effect, so it'll be easier to hear on the radio, so you're not going to hear a lot of you'll hear little tidbits of music more than anything, because I'm operating on an FM broadcast radio.
All right, couple questions coming in from Twitter right now. And this is from Greco, and this is more paranormal questions, not ghost box questions. He is asking, every time I hear a place is haunted, it comes off as a negative feeling. Am I misunderstanding what haunting or haunted really means, in your opinion, Bill?
Probably. It's, if that's the kind of connotations that he's getting. I mean, it's sometimes what you see into it. Basically, if you look at, say, an old prison that's still there and it's like a museum now, yeah, you're going to have a little bit of negative vibes, for example. So I'm using that as an example. Just looking at it, it looks a little scary on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, so with that, do you think that's something internal in each person on whether or not they're maybe a little timid around the word paranormal, or when they hear a place is haunted?
Possibly. I mean, it comes down to the individual, how they feel of the paranormal. Like I said before, it's all about having respect for the spirits to begin with. So if you go into a place that had a reputation for being a little negative, I think it's better that you go in there being respectful to begin with.
Right. Let's go to the second question here, which is, can a spirit then choose to haunt someone or some place?
Yeah, that's very possible. Could be that they have a connection to that location. So, it's a matter of each location has different elements to it for their hauntings, different reasons, both environmentally and also the people that occupy that place as well.
Sounds really good. So, with the ghost box that you will be using, tell us about it.
Well, it's the Codeless Box 89. It's built by Mark Codeless of England, or the UK, I should say. And he's built quite a number of these ghost boxes, and it works quite well. So I like to use it for the radio shows with the Echo Effect speaker. Yes, I've used other ghost boxes, and they're good in its, certain locations, if you're, depending on, what you want to do kind of thing. I like something that's very portable, so I can move around. That's something I find very important, especially on an investigation. I don't want a bunch of bulky equipment that I have to kind of have basically a station that's set up. I want something very portable so I can move around and feel the energy, because it's also me that's feeling the energy as well of that location.
Yeah. So, do you pick up yourself on energy?
Yes, I do, to a certain degree. Sometimes it's a bit slow at first, and other times it happens very fast. So then, I have a good indication that this place has that type of energy attached to it.
Very cool. Very cool. So tell us a couple of ghost stories before we get going here at the bottom of the hour.
Well, one in particular that I know of that I had an experience years ago investigating somebody's home. And it also had a business attached to it. So I was over actually in the business part where the claims had been made about a certain situation. Well, I actually experienced that situation. And what it was is I felt the energy of a presence, and it started giving a static, what I call like a static display. It was crackling sound. You could sense it was just over there, about 7 feet away. It was quite close to me. I was afraid to get too close because it might give me an electrical shock, because I could really feel the energy. The hair on my neck was standing up, and it was observing me. That I could sense. I could get that sort of telepathic kind of feel to it. So that is one example of very strong energy that I've encountered. Luckily, I was okay. It respected what I was doing, and I respected what that entity was doing.
So when you have that respect from an entity, do you find that they come through a little bit more on the ghost box?
Yeah. Yeah, they feel comfortable. Sometimes it takes a little nudging them to warm up to you. Usually I want to communicate, so they realize I'm not there to cause problems for them or whatever. So I don't do clearings per se, so I don't really come in that type of realm of paranormal, or doing that, what we'd say, spiritual type of practices. I allow people that are more suited for that, and are specialists in that area. So generally speaking, I sense certain things, and it does happen. They will come over the ghost box. Sometimes you'll get where they have basically disembodied voices, and I can hear them, and if there's people with me, they can hear them, whisperings, hello kind of thing, and sometimes it'll come in one ear, just on one ear, on, say, the right side or whatever, and it's kind of a mumble hello. So, and of course, a little bit of the hair stands up, because their energy field is so close to you.
Yeah, for a lot of people who've never really experienced that feeling of a ghost or spirit around, what does it feel like to you?
I remember when I first encountered it, it was very troubling, especially as a young kid, and seeing poltergeist-type activity. And when I say poltergeist, what I saw was basically things being moved around, chairs sliding around in a basement or a building, those kind of things.
So when you go through that and you are looking through what you go through in order to find if there's spirits around, how does it affect your body? How does it affect your thinking? I know for me, Bill, what I feel is I feel like really heavy, like a heaviness on my shoulders. Not like weight, but just like a real heavy energy that kind of makes me feel like I'm slouching, kind of makes me feel like I'm a little bit dragging in my energy. What about you?
A little bit of that, but also I get sometimes where, basically it affects the mind too, so it makes me feel kind of like tipsy, kind of like you've had a little too much to drink, but you're not drunk yet, that kind of feel. That's one way of explaining it. Other times it's been more negative, so I've actually had the very heaviness on the chest. I've experienced that quite a number of times.
So when you go through that, how do you clear yourself from taking on that energy?
Well, that's where the grounding and everything comes in ahead of time. If you don't do your grounding, and, I do carry a few semi-precious stones that are really good for that realm of protection. So I ask, ahead of time that I am protected fully. With you have to visualize like a white light around you. That's what a lot of people talk about. So that's a really good type of thing. That's kind of like a barrier around you. I mean, it could be any color you want, really, as far as I'm concerned. But that's the one that, to me, that really sticks out is the white light around you. You're kind of putting a bubble. Oh, sorry.
Right. All right, so with that, as we only got about 45 seconds here before we got to go to break, when you put that white bubble around, how does that protect you?
Well, basically, the entities, if they want to suck your energy out, they can't do that. Unless they're really, really strong energy. And even then, it's all, protection's all about faith, too, I find. You got to believe in that for it to work.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds intriguing. Bill, we're going to get you to hold on here for just a little bit because we are going to take a break here at the bottom of the hour. And when we come back, we're going to get into live Ghost Box sessions. So if you're in one of our chat rooms and you'd like to try and communicate with someone or something on the other side, all you got to do is type in your questions in capital letters. I will read them to Bill. Play along with us. Tell us what you hear when the live Ghost Box with Bill Hauser continues right after this.
Hey, space travelers, this is John Resig, founder of the Chive and Chive Charities. If you know anything about our website, you know we like to do things a little differently. We're not some faceless organization collecting money for a nebulous cause. Our donor dollars go directly toward life-improving items. Then we give those items directly to an underdog who needs it most. To become a donor with Spaced Out Radio's official charity, Chive Charities, just go to chivecharities.org/donate.
From the heartlands of Canada to beards around the world, we know how to take care of you. Fill your follicles with the Mighty Moose Beard Oil. All our oils and balms are handmade and 100% natural ingredients because we care about your beard. And hey, use the promo code SOR2019 and get your Mighty Moose Beard Oil today. You can check us out on our website, mightymoosebeard.com.
Hello, this is your guitar man, Ron Bumblefoot Thal, and I have to tell you, I love the response I get for Little Brother is Watching from Spaced Out Radio fans. It's amazing how music can inspire and make people think deeper about what's going on in the supernatural world. You can head over to my website, bumblefoot.com, to check out my music, my guitar workshops, my touring, even check out some of the hot sauces that I'm working on. And make sure you keep on listening, because with Spaced Out Radio, you know little brother is watching.
We're adding to the entertainment online for Spaced Out Radio. I'm Amber Beckrud, and I want to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out Cryptid Tales, where I will take you on a journey into some of the strangest legends and lore from around the world, relaying the stories to you of the strange creatures and experiences that people have had throughout time. You can find Cryptid Tales at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. And while you're there, don't forget to check out our free archives and leave a comment. See you there.
Move over, brother, and let me own Saturday night.
This is Rich Giordano, and I'm inviting you to tune on in to Spaced Out Saturdays starting at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern, where I'm going to bust open the lids on everything paranormal. Why? Because we want answers, and I'm the guy who's going to deliver those answers to you. Join the chat rooms, and we'll see you this Saturday. Just be there. No, really.
Hey everybody, the SOR Space Travelers is open. For just $5 a month, you can hang out with Dave and our crew privately in our members-only section. With your signing, you'll receive newsletters on what's going on with Spaced Out Radio. You'll have direct contact with the host during the show in our chat, live streaming videos, and a great forum for your posts and more. Become a Space Traveler now at spacedoutradio.com.
You wanted new SOR gear, and now you can have it. The SOR Vault is fully stocked with t-shirts, hats, hoodies, mugs, and everything in between, with great logos for you to choose from. So head on over to spacedoutradio.com, click on the SOR Vault, and go shopping. Pricing is quite affordable, and you can look good representing your favorite show. So go to our website and pick up your new SOR wear at the SOR Vault today.
Hello everyone, this is Ryan Stacy from the Experiencer Support Association, otherwise known as TESSA. We're glad to team up with Spaced Out Radio to help investigate your experiences on the SOR Sightlines Report. Together, we'll investigate the strange sightings and occurrences you've had. We're looking for answers just like you. So fill out a Sightlines report on the Spaced Out Radio website and let's figure out what's going on together.
If you like it hot, real hot, then heat up your meals with Bumblefoot hot sauce.
Get your Bumblefoot hot sauce today. The sauce, Bumblicious, and the 4 million Scoville unit Bumble. We're going in hot, real hot, coming out even hotter.
Keep the milk nearby and tantalize your taste buds tonight.
Bumblefoot hot sauce, available now at kajans.com.
Cold drinks, great food, and the best music in Vancouver. The Moose Vancouver is the place to be, open until 2 a.m. nightly. Everything on the menu starts at just $6.95. Who serves food that cheap anymore? At the Moose, you'll never know who you'll run into. Rock stars, actors, athletes. It's the place everyone wants to be. So join us at the Moose Vancouver, the official party bar of Spaced Out Radio.
Hello, Space Travelers. It's me again, Carl. Don't forget to join the Space Travelers Club for just $5 a month and follow Spaced Out Radio on Twitter at Spaced Out Radio. Our Instagram, Dave Scott SOR. Our Facebook page is Spaced Out Radio Show. Our archives are free at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. Come woo it up with Spaced Out Radio today. Bye!
Are you looking for great advertising value for your company? Look no further than Spaced Out Radio. We have a multitude of places to get your name out there, including commercial ads during the show, special promotions, and banners on our website. Our audience is proven to support the companies that support our show. We can make your budget work for you. So for more information, please contact us at sales@spacedoutradio.com.
At spacedoutradio.com, we are keeping you up to date on all the news with the SOR Newswire. Captain Shirk leads the team that is bringing you the news of the day and exclusive stories on everything paranormal and supernatural. It's free to read, it's updated daily, and it's right there for you. The SOR Newswire is a one-stop shop for the news of the day. Check it out at spacedoutradio.com today.
Welcome back to the second half hour of Spaced Out Radio. Tonight, I am your host, Dave Scott, freezing in the captain's chair of SOR headquarters. It's minus 24 degrees Fahrenheit, which equals out to about minus 31, minus 32 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's cold. Real cold. Check the pipes. Make sure they aren't exploding and freezing type cold here in the Great White North. Good to have each and every one of you with us. Reminder that if you've missed portions of this show, make sure you check out our free archives at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. Do old Davey the favor. Hit that subscribe button. Every couple of months, we are joined by Bill Hauser. Bill Hauser is a paranormal investigator out of Vancouver, British Columbia. Or just on the outskirts, and his specialty is a live ghost box session. So tonight we're going to do live ghost box sessions with all of you, and this is how you play along. If you're in one of our chat rooms, we'd love to read your answers on what you get. So what I want you to do is we're going to take your questions, see whom we can communicate with on the other side. So type those in capital letters. We will get to them, so just be patient. Also, what I want you to do is, once Bill starts asking the questions, start logging your answers. And then at the end of the session, hit enter, if you're in one of our chat rooms or on Twitter. And then we will read what you heard on the air. And if you're listening in at home, in your cars, at work, and you can't play along, well, just write them on down. We can't obviously read yours, because you're not in one of the chat rooms. But you can hear what others had to say, and maybe you can cross-reference to see if you got what they got as well. Bill, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Dave.
All right. We're going to fire up the old ghost box here for the first time of 2020. I'm kind of excited about this for people who have never heard it before. Why don't you give us a little sampling of what we're going to be hearing?
Okay, I'll turn it on. Hello. How are you? That's good. I come in peace, so you don't have to worry. I encourage you to communicate with us tonight. I'm on a radio show. You know anybody listening in? You know anybody? I hear you very quietly talking amongst yourselves. You care to talk to me? I want to know, how many active spirits around this area where I live? Can you tell me? Is there more than 10? Do you think it's possible that I can get a name from somebody? I want to know, what's it like on the other side? Can you tell me? I hear it's supposed to be very beautiful. Is that true? Are you happy on the other side? Are you truly happy? Is there anybody from the past that might know me? Do you have a message for me? Something of importance to tell me? You used to live around this area where I live, in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada, Fleetwood area. Did you live around here at one time? Okay, well, we thank you for communicating. Goodbye.
All right, that's kind of a taste of what everybody is going to get. And so I think we got to get moving here because we got a lot of questions from our audience already starting to build up. One question that does not involve the ghost box, this one comes from PBR. And he is asking, Bill, do you have spirits visit you in your quiet times, like before you fall asleep?
You know, occasionally I do have spirits come by. I put a lot of protection over my area where I live, of course, and they do occasionally, and I do hear disembodied voices without any electronic gadgets to hear them. So I'm hearing them directly with my ear, and they'll say hello or whatever, so it does happen.
All right, let's get to the questions. We're going to start off with Christopher here. We like to call him Christoph around here. He is asking how he can better talk to his spirits and ancestors as he feels his own abilities have gotten a little bit stronger. So what's your thoughts on that, Bill?
Well, I think that's great if he's starting to get his develop his skill and being able to communicate. And how is he communicating with them?
How is he? I would assume through telepathy, because Christoph has those types of powers. All right, let's get to Kevin. Let's get to Kevin's question here. He's asking, Bill, have you ever received any messages from any members of the royal family over the spirit box?
I don't think so. I've never actually heard any reference to any royalty.
All right. Well, let's get this thing going. Fired up. We're going to start in the SOR Space Travelers on Facebook. And this is from Little Ronnie Moniak, the Ukrainian watermelon. Glad to have you back in the chat room, buddy. And by the way, we just got your Christmas card today. Probably it's been sitting in the mailbox for a while, Ron. But we finally got it. We put it up just because we could. Just because we could. Absolutely. Awesome. So, as we ask, little Ronnie Moniak here lost his father a few months ago, and we just heartbroken over that because Ron's a great, great guy. And he was wondering if you could try and contact his father, Miro.
Okay.
Egomaniac.
Hello? I have Ron here. He can hear us in. Ron Maniac. He wants to get a hold of his dad, Muriel Maniac. Are you there, sir? Ron's father, Muriel, are you there, sir? Do you have a message for your son, Muriel? He's here. He can hear us. Do you have a message? He would really like you to say something. You must have something of importance you want to tell him and the family, maybe? Are you doing okay at your side, Muriel? Are you happy over there? Muriel, are you truly at peace now, since you've passed? You have something you want to tell your son, Muriel? Your son, Ron Maniac, would like a message. Must have something. You doing okay? You have something you'd like to tell him? No. Ron would really like, your son would really like to hear something from you. I know I pushed the question, but do you have something of importance? Okay, well, we thank you for communicating. Goodbye.
All right. Perfect. Right? It was weird for me in listening to that one because right off the bat, there was a certain voice that just kept on coming through that sounded like he really wanted to talk. And the problem that I have is wearing the headphones is if I turn it up any more to try and get that message through and understand what they're saying, you'll literally hear my headphones through the microphone, so I can't really do that. But there was that one voice that just seemed to keep popping back up, which was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard that voice too. But it was very low. The voice was very low.
Very low.
Yeah,
very low.
The energy, I guess, around it is very low.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're just waiting for everybody's words to come through and see what they got, and then we will start reading them off, and because that's kind of what we do around here. And let's see where we go. All right. Hotterock got I am, no, hi, yeah, happy, faith, technology, her body, Dave, here. Trip got sent you and then smoke, hi, me and my, how long, meet them, thanks, keep right, guess what's up, 3 kids, technology, Steve, hear it. All right. April heard, that is my son. All right. See what else we got. Let me flip on over here. Because Facebook's doing this strange thing right now in our groups where it's making me refresh every time to see what they put. All right. Sandra got, yep, hi, Johnny, 6, bitch, home, you might. Pizza, bake, milk, bread, grateful. Oh, see, bake, pizza and milk and bread, that's a Ukrainian staple for the diet right there. Grateful, hey, cat food, technology, dad, India across the fun thief damn shirt. All right. Let's see if anybody else got anything here. Just looking around. Check the other room. Ron says it sounded like he was still transitioning and not able to communicate. So I guess little Ronnie Moniak didn't get too much there, but that's okay. That's okay. He's Ukrainian, Ron. He's Ukrainian. Good Ukrainian kid. He's trying to find his way out of watermelon from Saskatchewan, my friend. And you know I mean that with all due respect. Let's get to Vivian's question here. Recently, she lost her love gentleman named Alex, and she's wondering if he may have something to say to her.
Okay, and that's Vivian?
Yeah, or you know what? Let's say Vivian until the next hour. We only got about 5 minutes here. Or, let's start this session, and we'll go, and then I'll have to probably cut you off, or do you want to wait till the next half hour?
Oh, we can do a short session.
Well, I want to make sure that let's just wait. I do have a question from Ron. Vivian, we're going to get to you right after the top of the hour, so just be patient there because we want to make sure we get a full session in for you. Ron is asking, he says, I was told not to contact your own family in your own house. Is this true? Is this a good idea or bad idea, Bill?
You know, these are kind of like rules that people make, but generally, I mean, if you have the desire to contact your dad, go for it, I figure. I mean, it's your dad, so, when it comes down to it, you got family members or even a close friend, you can communicate. I use the ghost box at home. Some people, they own ghost boxes, they won't even use it in their home, so, I mean, I do that, and I have no problem.
I've never really tried. I don't know. I'm always a little freaked out by that. So, Jerry, I just got to explain something to Jer Bear in Revolution Radio. He sent me a message. Dave, they're breaking up extremely, or is that what it's supposed to sound like? Yes, that is what the ghost box sounds like, Jer. So that's, and we got to try and get the messages through all of that audio. It's to help clarify the radio signals a little bit. So that's the reason why it's sounding that way when the ghost box is on. Bill, as people are listening, what should they be listening for?
I keep emphasizing intelligent response. If I'm asking a question, look for something that's applying an intelligent manner to the question that I'm asking. And that's kind of how I've always measured my success with the ghost box, is intelligent response.
So when you say intelligent response, what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, for example, something as simple as, can you see me? They say yes. What color is my T-shirt? It's black. Okay, that's good because I'm wearing a black T-shirt. Something like that, for an example. Or a name of somebody, maybe a full name if they give it to me. That's an intelligent response because now I have a full name. I can research that and find out, did that person pass over in this area or somewhere, that used to live in this area maybe? So you have something to go on.
Very cool. So should they be looking or trying to recognize the voices of their friends or loved ones that we're trying to communicate, or does it go beyond that?
Well, that's a good start. Is if you can hear the cadence of the voice of your loved ones, you can recognize their voice, and for sure it sounds like them. That's a good start. And it's what you feel too, right? When I'm being asked on a radio show to get a hold of somebody, I don't know these people in particular, but I have to kind of go on, does it feel good, sort of thing. And so I like the ghost box, kind of whatever entity wants to speak, they speak, and hopefully it's intelligent and we're able to get some results.
All right, KSM in the LGAB chat room wants to know what kind of ghost box you were using.
Colas Box 89, built by Mark Cudless of the UK. It's a custom-built ghost box. It has a variable sweep rate and a volume on it and an on and off switch. It's very simple radio for operations.
And what is the purpose of the reverb?
The reverb, well, it just helps to clean up the overall aspects of the audio, the raw audio of the radio, because if you listen to the radio, it sounds a lot different from if I put it through the speaker system. So with a little bit of echo and everything, it cleans it up a little bit. And I'm also able to get some of the broadcast radio and have that so it's not piercing through, basically. It's cleaning that up. So,
all right. Well, Bill, I'm going to get you to hold on right there because we are going to go to a break here at the top of the hour. Bill Hauser, paranormal investigator from Vancouver, British Columbia, just outside. He's battling through the elements. Minus 7 degrees Celsius where he is. Oh, he's in such warm conditions compared to me right now, where it's minus 31 degrees Celsius, minus 24 degrees Fahrenheit at SOR headquarters. More with live Ghost Box sessions and your questions on whom you want to talk to right after this on Spaced Out Radio.
Are you an experiencer of something strange that can't be explained? Do you want help finding out what's going on? I'm Ryan Stacy, head of the Experiencer Support Association, otherwise known as TESSA. We've teamed up with Spaced Out Radio to investigate cases filled out in the SOR Sightlines report. We are independent and there's no cost to what we do. All we need is your experience. Let's find out what's happening together on the SOR Sightlines report.
Visit purpleplates.com today. For over 40 years, the Purple Energy Plates have been delivering amazing results for their many customers. Inspired by the great genius Nikola Tesla, the harmony, healing, and energetic effects of the plates have proven over and over to be beneficial and often miraculous to thousands of customers. Check their site for daily specials and choose from their many energy products. You won't be sorry. Visit them today at purpleplates.com.
The party is always on at the Moose Vancouver. The Moose Vancouver is where you want to be when visiting Canada's West Coast. Open until 2 a.m. nightly, the Moose cranks up the rock while serving some of the best rated food in the city. The menu starts at $6.95. Why party anywhere else in Vancouver when the Moose is right there? Get your horns up and rock with the Moose, the official party bar of Spaced Out Radio.
The SOR Vault is open for business, and do we have some cool swag for you to pick up? All you have to do is head over to our website and click on the SOR Vault. You have a variety of cool logos to choose from, and put them on anything you want. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, coffee mugs, you name it, we can get it to you. So do your shopping by supporting the store you love. Get your Spaced Out Radio swag at the SOR Vault today.
We all know on Spaced Out Radio we love a good beard and mustache, so why not take care of your facial hair with Mighty Moose Beard Oil? Made in Canada, we're taking care of beards and stashes around the world. We use 100% natural ingredients with our oils and balms to make your whiskers feel silky smooth. Use promo code SOR2019 at MightyMooseBeard.com today.
For the price of 1 cup of coffee a month, you can become an SOR Space Traveler. The Space Travelers Club is a place where you can interact with other listeners, either live during the show or on our great forum. We want your stories, pictures, comments, and ideas. You'll get live video streams, exclusive content, and be a part of our newsletter. Stay in touch with everything SOR. The Space Travelers Club is just $5 a month at spacedoutradio.com.
Are you intrigued by Paranormal Talk Radio? You'll love the new Paranormal Radio app from TalkStream Live. You'll find a great selection of talk shows covering UFOs, ghosts, strange phenomena, and much more. Download the Paranormal Radio app now and start listening to the very best in paranormal talk entertainment, including the network you're listening to right now. The Paranormal Radio app, free in Google Play and the iOS App Store.
I'm feeling a little spicy tonight. What to do? What to do?
Why not get Bumblefuck?
4 million Scoville units of pure hard rock. Bumblefoot hot sauces come in 3 flavors. The burning Bumble. Tone it down a bit with Bumblicious and throw the sauce on everything.
Spice it up. Bumble me, baby. Bumblefoot hot sauce. Get it today at Kajans.com.
We are scouring the world for the most intriguing stories of your day. Take the time to read up on the SOR Newswire, where our team, led by Captain Shirk, will deliver to you some of the best paranormal and supernatural news, along with some stories that will blow your mind from the weird to the wacky. It's the news outside the news that piques interest, and that's what we're looking to deliver to you. The SOR Newswire, only at spacedoutradio.com.
Hi there, this is Geraldine Orozco from San Francisco's Bay Area Meditation. I invite you to join me the first Tuesday of every month with Dave Scott for Spaced Out Radio's The Spiritual You. In this fast-paced world we live in, it's time for you to take some time for you. We'll cover every possible subject from powerful meditation to healing techniques to your own intuition and spirituality. So come join us for The Spiritual You.
Hello, Space Travelers. It's me again, Carl. Don't forget to join the Space Travelers Club for just $5 a month and follow Spaced Out Radio on Twitter at Spaced Out Radio. Our Instagram, Dave Scott SOR. Our Facebook page is Spaced Out Radio Show. Our archives are free at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. Come woo it up with Spaced Out Radio today. Bye!
Hi. This is Amber Beckrud, and I want to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel where we store all of the SOR show archives for free. And as an added bonus, every 2 weeks I'm posting brand new content on Cryptid Tales, where I will get into some of the spookier legends and folklore from around the world and tell the stories that go with them. Find us at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio and check out Cryptid Tales today. Drop a comment and let me know what you want to hear. See you there.
Get your horns up with me on Spaced Out Radio. This is Ron Bumblefoot Thal. Come tune in to SOR where you can hear me rock out with Little Brother Is Watching, the official theme song of Spaced Out Radio. And then come on over to bumblefoot.com where you can find out about my tour schedule, my music, and everything else. Bumblefoot.com keeps you up to date on what I'm doing and the best way to stay in touch with my music and music camps. Sign up for my newsletter at bumblefoot.com and remember, Little Brother Is Watching.
Looking for creative ways to get your company out in the public? How about advertising on Spaced Out Radio? Our sales department is waiting to hear from you, and we can work around any budget. From commercial spots to banners to special promotions, there are many opportunities to get your name and product out to our SOR listeners. For a price guide and more information, please contact us at sales@spacedoutradio.com.
A little bit of science, a little bit of skepticism. Add a dash of snark and you have the makings of Spaced Out Sundays with me, Everett Thieme. Together we will look into the reality of the paranormal with an open eye and rational thought. Oh, did I mention there'll be plenty of woo as well? Your time spent with Spaced Out Sundays will make the night even better. The chat rooms are open, 9:06 p.m. Pacific, 12:06 a.m. Eastern, right here at spacedoutradio.com.
You're listening to Spaced Out Radio with Dave Scott. Follow Dave on Twitter at Spaced Out Radio and on Facebook, Spaced Out Radio Show.
Welcome back to hour number 2 of Spaced Out Radio tonight. I am your host, Dave Scott. Always a pleasure to have each and every one of you with us. We say thank you to everyone listening in on WQEE 99.1 FM in Noonan, Georgia, UPRN 107.7 FM in New Orleans, KDUN AM 1030 in Reedsport, Oregon, in Dangerfield, Texas, KDNF AM 1560, and Chuck and the boys at KZFX 93.7 FM in Ridgecrest, California. All of our archives are free at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. Do me the favor, hit that subscribe button. Digitally, you can listen to us on Kingdom of Nye Radio and Revolution Radio. Great to have you with us. The Desert Clam has set the password for tonight in the SOR Space Travelers Club. Gabble. Gabble is your password. Use it wisely, Space Travelers, as the Clam sets the password each and every night right here on Spaced Out Radio. Our website is spacedoutradio.com, where we have a plethora of features for you. Rock out to Bumblefoot, do a little shopping at the SOR Vault. You can sign up for the Space Travelers Club at $5 a month, and Captain Shirk has you all up to date on the SOR Newswire. Live Ghost Box sessions continue with Bill Hauser tonight. He's a Vancouver, British Columbia paranormal investigator who specializes in ghost box communication with spirits on the other side. Bill, welcome back.
Thank you, Dave.
Give a little shout out to your YouTube channel so people can see your work.
Okay, I'm on YouTube. The username is Candoey, CANDOEY.
Perfect. All right. Question coming from Twitter from Shanna. And she is asking, Bill, what things have you heard during your ghost box sessions that have been most memorable for you?
Most memorable? Well, some of them have actually been on Spaced Out Radio when we've tried to make contact, and we believe, or at least I think we believe, that I actually made contact with Harry Houdini. For one, I was quite taken by that after. I thought that was pretty interesting, because if you listen very carefully to his voice that I got, and the voice that's being recorded of the Harry Houdini when he was still living, it's very similar.
All right. Perfect. All right. Let's get to another Ghost Box session here. And this one comes from Vivian on our Facebook page, the SOR Space Travelers. Late last year, she lost her better half. And I mean that just because Vivian's pretty cool. We call her the Vivster, Vivinator. And the gentleman's name that passed away was Alex. She would love to hear Alex say anything to her.
Okay, we'll turn it on. Hello. I have Vivian who's listening in right now. She wants to get a hold of her husband, Alex. He passed on. Alex, are you there? Vivian wants to hear you. Are you doing okay there, Alex? Are you truly at peace now, Alex?
Yep, no.
Do you have a message for your lovely wife, Vivian? Alex. Do you have something in particular you want to tell her? You doing good there, Alex? You have a message for your lovely wife? She can hear us right now. She's asked me to get a hold of you. Must have something they'd like to tell her. You doing okay? You happy? Alex, what would you like to tell your wonderful wife? You must have an important message. You doing okay, Alex? Your opportunity to say something to your wonderful wife, Vivian, Alex. Alex. I know I keep bugging you, but you must have something you want to tell your wonderful wife, Vivian. Do you have anything in final you'd like to say, Alex?
Listen, Doctor. Amazon. Stop.
Okay, well, we thank you for communicating. Goodbye.
All right, I'm just writing down a couple more that I heard there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is what I got through this session. Is for Vivster. I got right off the bat, I got hi, hello. When you asked, are you okay on the other side? I heard I am. And then followed up by get love. And then you asked, are you here? I got yes, followed by your chance. Then you asked if you were doing okay on the other side. Yep. And then you asked, can we hear you? Because Vivian would like to hear you. I got, you heard it. Then I got, it's okay. Then Endeavor, Canada, fallback. And then right as we were leaving, I got late. All right. Let's see what everybody else got. Hotterock got, yes, yeah, man, go up, yes, I'm scared, you heard it, I never, Biscuit, really, Eve, Ether, Luke, Ametha, not yet, go back, wait. So wait, late. Kind of similar there. All right, Sandra, heard, hold up, you what, bullet, second, mom, door, yep, no, chance, preacher, Bible, court, or biblical, pardon me, court, never edit. It's not good. Blue, doctor, Canada, fallback, wait. So maybe it was wait instead of late. Trip got, hello, that sucked. No. Let's see. Second base. Mom, I'm good. Basement, go back. So lots of people got go back. See what's happening in the other side here. Oh, Hotterock posting in both, so I don't need to reread those. Let's see what's in the Facebook page here. Just got to refresh. Go from there. All right. Ron got, yeah, Mom. What's happening? Just a second, Mom. Yeah, John, what is that? Alec, court, or cord. Billy, flew, talk, and go back. So that's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. I hope that helped. I hope you got to hear what you wanted to hear, Vivian. At least I'm hoping you did. And let's move on here to the next one. I just got to move on up here in one of the chat rooms. Hotterock is asking, as we got about 10 minutes left, Bill. Okay. Hotterock is asking to talk to his grandma, Harriet Jones. Corey wants to know if you will verify that it was you singing the lullaby to his baby girl.
Okay. So his name is actually Corey.
Well, Hotterock is asking for Corey.
Oh, I see. Okay. I just wanted to clarify that.
So Corey's asking the question through Hotterock and about his baby daughter getting sung a lullaby by Corey's grandmother, Harriet.
You know, I got Hotterock in here. He wants to know who sung a lullaby. Is that from his grandma? Does the grandma have a message, maybe? To Hotterock? He would really like to know, was that grandma that sung the lullaby? What would you have to say, Grandma? Atarak wants to know. Are you watching over the family? That's good if you are. Must have something of importance you'd like to tell them. You're at peace there, Grandma? I think Hatterack would really like a message from you. You must have something that you'd like to tell the family. Something important. So, Grandma, what kind of lullaby were you singing? Can you tell us? I hear laughing in the background. Somebody finding this funny? What would you like to tell the family? Grandma? Hatterack would like to know. I know I pushed for the question. What would you like to say in final, Grandma? To Hatterack and the family. Okay, well, we thank you for communicating. Goodbye.
All right, perfect. Lots of responses in there. We got about 3 minutes here before we got to go to break. I got a few out of there. Right off the bat, I got the name Sid. Then when you ask, are you here? A female voice came in and said, you bet. And then, yep. And then another female voice came in and said, wait. Ask you doing, how's everything going? Or you asked about the lullaby, and I got yes, classy. And then I got the year 2004. Don't know what that meant, if anything, but I did get that. So let's see what everybody else got. Let's go. Trip got feast your now. Thanks, you want to feel something. Miss you, ways of teaching at home rising. Like Trip, will you? Sandra got doctor, 7 words, no, none, wait. Asthma, chest, it doesn't work. Treatment now, nice, stop, I know. Bill, what is he got? Wait, Eugene on the step. Leave it, it's done. The king, funny, there was some chap. What are those? Banana. Oh, you always got to end strong with banana. That's for sure.
Wow.
Banana.
Banana.
I like bananas. I do.
Me too. I do too.
All right, let's see what everybody else got here. Little Ronnie Moniak got Hatterack, Babs, words, yep, yeah, stop that, yes, peace, do you want me to stop? Wait, Eugene, grandma, haha, miss you, Hatterack, yeah, grams, it is, peace, I did, it's, and peace. All right, let's see what the other chat room got here. Not much there. We'll go back to the Spreaker one, see what happened there. And I think we are pretty good on that one. I hope that answered some questions, whether Mr. Hatterack got what he needed on that one. Bill, as we got about 30 seconds before we got to go until we take a break here at the bottom of the hour. You know, for a lot of people, do you think it takes some time to transition properly for a lot of these spirits?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'd say for some probably, and then on others they probably, for whatever reason, develop their energy on the other side that they're able to communicate. So, yeah, it depends on the individual that becomes an entity.
All right, and on that note, we are going to hop out at the bottom of the hour. Would you like a question answered by the Ghost Box and Bill Hauser? Type it into one of our chat rooms or on Twitter at #SpacedOutRadio. We'd love to ask your question on the air to see what responses we get. More live Ghost Box sessions right after this on Spaced Out Radio.
Hello, this is your guitar man, Ron Bumblefoot Thal, and I have to tell you, I love the response I get for Little Brother is Watching from Spaced Out Radio fans. It's amazing how music can inspire and make people think deeper about what's going on in the supernatural world. You can head over to my website, bumblefoot.com, to check out my music, my guitar workshops, my touring, even check out some of the hot sauces that I'm working on. And make sure you keep on listening, because with Spaced Out Radio, you know Little Brother is watching.
We're adding to the entertainment online for Spaced Out Radio. I'm Amber Beckrud, and I want to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out Cryptid Tales, where I will take you on a journey into some of the strangest legends and lore from around the world, relaying the stories to you of the strange creatures and experiences that people have had throughout time. You can find Cryptid Tales at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. And while you're there, don't forget to check out our free archives and leave a comment. See you there.
Cold drinks, great food, and the best music in Vancouver. The Moose Vancouver is the place to be, open until 2 a.m. nightly. Everything on the menu starts at just $6.95. Who serves food that cheap anymore? At the Moose, you'll never know who you'll run into. Rock stars, actors, athletes. It's the place everyone wants to be. So join us at the Moose Vancouver, the official party bar of Spaced Out Radio.
Hello, space travelers. It's me again, Carl. Don't forget to join the Space Travelers Club for just $5 a month and follow Spaced Out Radio on Twitter at Spaced Out Radio. Our Instagram, Dave Scott SOR. Our Facebook page is Spaced Out Radio Show. Our archives are free at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. Come woo it up with Spaced Out Radio today. Bye!
You wanted new SOR gear, and now you can have it. The SOR Vault is fully stocked with t-shirts, hats, hoodies, mugs, and everything in between with great logos for you to choose from. So head on over to spacedoutradio.com, click on the SOR Vault, and go shopping. Pricing is quite affordable, and you can look good representing your favorite show. So go to our website and pick up your new SOR wear at the SOR Vault today.
Hey everybody, the SOR Space Travelers is open. For just $5 a month, you can hang out with Dave and our crew privately in our members-only section. With your signing, you'll receive newsletters on what's going on with Spaced Out Radio. You'll have direct contact with the host during the show in our chat, live streaming videos, and a great forum for your posts and more. Become a Space Traveler now at spacedoutradio.com.
Finish off your weekend and kick off your new week with me, Everett Thiemer, right here on Spaced Out Sundays. I'm going to bring you great guests, a little bit of snark, and plenty of information to think about. But don't worry, there's going to be plenty of woo as well. We are going to hit everything in the paranormal and supernatural, including the odd psychic Sundays. So tune us in on Sunday, 9:06 p.m. Pacific, 12:06 a.m. Eastern, right here at spacedoutradio.com.
From the heartlands of Canada to beards around the world, we know how to take care of you. Fill your follicles with the Mighty Moose Beard Oil. All our oils and balms are handmade and 100% natural ingredients because we care about your beard. And hey, use the promo code SOR2019 and get your Mighty Moose Beard Oil today. You can check us out on our website, mightymoosebeard.com.
Move over, brother, and let me own Saturday night.
This is Rich Giordano, and I'm inviting you to tune on in to Spaced Out Saturdays starting at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern, where I'm going to bust open the lids on everything paranormal. Why? Because we want answers, and I'm the guy who's going to deliver those answers to you. Join the chat rooms, and we'll see you this Saturday. Just be there. No, really.
Are you looking for great advertising value for your company? Look no further than Spaced Out Radio. We have a multitude of places to get your name out there, including commercial ads during the show, special promotions, and banners on our website. Our audience is proven to support the companies that support our show. We can make your budget work for you. So for more information, please contact us at sales@spacedoutradio.com.
If you like it hot, real hot, then heat up your meals with Bumblefoot hot sauce.
Get your Bumblefoot hot sauce today. The sauce, Bumblicious, and the 4 million Scoville unit Bumble. We're going in hot, real hot, coming out even hotter.
Keep the milk nearby and tantalize your taste buds tonight.
Bumblefoot hot sauce, available now at kajans.com.
Hey, Space Travelers, this is John Resig, founder of the Chive and Chive Charities. If you know anything about our website, you know we like to do things a little differently. We're not some faceless organization collecting money for a nebulous cause. Our donor dollars go directly toward life-improving items. Then we give those items directly to an underdog who needs it most. To become a donor with Spaced Out Radio's official charity, Chive Charities, just go to chivecharities.org/donate.
At spacedoutradio.com, we are keeping you up to date on all the news with the SOR Newswire. Captain Shirk leads the team that is bringing you the news of the day and exclusive stories on everything paranormal and supernatural. It's free to read, it's updated daily, and it's right there for you. The SOR Newswire is a one-stop shop for the news of the day. Check it out at spacedoutradio.com today.
Welcome back to the second half of Spaced Out Radio. Tonight, I am your host, Dave Scott. Freezing my jewels off here at SOR headquarters. We've hit the nightly low of minus 32 or minus 25 Fahrenheit outside. Yeah, that just seeps through the walls. Insulation means nothing at that type of cold. My goodness, we're freezing here, but that's okay. We are broadcasting live tonight. Thank you to all our affiliates. We want to remind all of you that if you've missed portions of this show or others, you can always check out our live archives because they're free for you. They're not really live, but, they're live to tape. Our archives are at youtube.com/spaced out radio. Do me the favor, hit that subscribe button. Bill Hauser is here tonight on the Mighty SOR as we are talking about live Ghost Box sessions. Yes, it is that time of the month once again as we are taking your questions. You got to be in one of our chat rooms to get your question asked and put it in capital letters. And then Bill will turn on the Ghost Box and see where it goes, and then we'll read the responses that came through. It's that nice and simple. Hi, Bill. How you doing, man?
Yeah, not too bad. A little warmer at my end.
Yeah. What's that like right now? What's that like?
Well, it's a little better than where you are.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it is. Dude, it is cold out. Even my dogs don't want to go outside. They always want to be outside. They take a step outside, and they're like, nope, just not doing this. I'm looking at them like, come on, you're the ones with fur. Go out there. Nope. It's just too darn cold. And we got a few more days of this before it starts to heat up again. So hopefully we will make it. We will endure. We will power through. Bill, question coming from the Space Travelers Club on our website. This one's from April. April is asking, could we try to get in touch with Larry? We'd like to know what happened to him on July 28th, 1965.
Okay. Hello? How you doing? I have April listening in. She wants to get a hold of Larry. She wants to know what happened back in 1965 of July. Larry, you must have a message for April. Larry, what do you want to tell April right now? Good job. Wow, okay. I want to know, I'm kind of curious, tell me about July 1965. What happened? Could you tell us? Larry, can you tell us? April would really like to know.
You don't know.
Larry, what kind of a message would you have for April? She can hear us right now. Did you know that? She has asked for me to communicate with you. So, Larry, what happened in July of 1965?
Up here. Family. Yes. You know, a lot of have had.
You doing okay at your end, Larry? You at peace? So you must have something you want to tell April, Larry. What would you want to say, Larry?
Patient with with a light. Take that.
You have something in final you want to say, Larry, to April?
Where's
Okay, well, we thank you for communicating. Goodbye.
All right. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So, right off the bat, thank you, April, for submitting the question. I got high right off the bat, then Stone Man, and then I think we all got good job. And then shortly right after that, it was like, Larry! Somebody was calling Larry, like, get over here, man. Get over here. Somebody's trying to communicate with you, Larry. So, I mean, there is that. So, and then, yep, up here in that same man's voice, and then good luck, toward the light, and serious is what I got. So, let's see what other people got. Hot Rock got, good job. Perfect. Get up. Hilarious. You don't know. You don't know when. On the air. A lot. See it. What? Time. Patient. Dad. Whoop. Where is God? Hello. Hey, Dad. All right. Sandra got patience with Ron. Not true. Am I? Where do we start? Nick. However. Hello, Master. That's what was got there. And let's go to the Space Travelers, see what they all got there. Really hate Facebook tonight. It's making me, refresh every time. So, Ron got no problem. 65, good job, get up. Larry, episode for sure. You don't know, killed, up here. A lot had. Yeah, happy days. Nope. What? Patient was not true. Family. Thanks. Check the other chat room. April herself got. Good job. Jet up. Oh, Larry. You don't know. Yep. Thank you, April. Up here. Family. Police. Trippity-doo got. No. Where is Martin? The corner or Cornwall? Good job. Get up. Something, baby. Larry. Because I just wanted to return. Must have fell in. I'm here. Do trouble. Hop to with a light. Where to start? Oh, April also got a lot. Yeah, happiness is a delight. No trouble. Patient with Steve. So I hope that helped her out. Oh, Nikki. Nikki! She always has like 48,000 comments because she's smart and intuitive that way. Hi, Nikki. With many Ks. Snowcap posted, said her fever, which is why what? Hey, that's right. Go online. Stink. You stink. Good job. Every 3 years. Reset. Get out. P90. It was Elizabeth. I bet. Larry, you're up. Come up. Bob, get you. Episodes return. Where? We don't know. When? So we yepped up. Goodbye. She was. You was scum. Come June to trouble. Oh, please. What? It'll say, Dad, you 9-pocket patient for a time. Hero is the truth of it. Family, it's with the light. Thinks that's the dad, says it. Where to start? Hate up. We're not it. No, you're busted. Oh. How she gets all that, I have no idea. No idea.
She's very, very intuitive and very amazing.
Hugely intuitive. Hugely. All right, let's see if we have any more here. Just to make sure. Oh, I think we're good on that. All right, sticking with Nikki, we got about 9.5, 10 minutes left before we got to go to break. And Nikki is asking, let me see. Oh, yes, here it is. How many good spirits did I unexpectedly evict tonight? How many bad ones? Any messages for me from those unexpectedly evicted? So in other words, Nikki was busting ass on the ghosts and spirits that were canoodling around her house tonight. And we got to find out who, what, where, when, why, Bill.
Okay.
Canoodling. We don't use that word enough.
Canoodling. Hello? I have Nikki here. She's listening in. She wants to know about those spirits that she evicted from her home. Do they have anything they want to say? You had something you want to say to Nikki? Nikki wants to know, do you have something you want to say? Evicted spirit. I must say, you must have been really bad to get evicted. I'm giving you the opportunity to say something. Evicted spirits to Nikki's place. Maybe you have something you want to tell her right now. This is your opportunity. Well, evicted spirit, what would you have to say? You're quiet. think you had something to say, but you're holding back.
He's not. Bob?
You had something of importance, maybe.
He's on.
Nikki would like to know, do you have something you'd like to say? Evicted spirits. You've been given the opportunity to talk. Do you have anything in final, evicted spirits, you'd like to say to Nikki? Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
I'm going to be honest, I did not get much out of that one. Right off the beginning, I got go and hi, and from there, it was very, very tough for me to hear any of those.
I found it very quiet. Yeah, very quieting. Just a few random entities speaking.
Yeah. Before we continue, I want to get to Aaron on Twitter at #SpacedOutRadio. This was for April. This is what he heard. Good job. Get off of me. Stop. Sojourn. You don't know. Yep, absolutely. Cuff. Use a phone. Up here. Stanley. He's you know a lot of. Yeah. Hospice. Happy. This. Help. Don't. To Trout. What? Patient with. Family with. A light. Where to start. So that was for April. Now we got to get to Nikki. Who's been sojourning around her place? All right, let's find out. The answer's coming in. Hadarach got, yeah, we did it. Is it? All of it? Don't try to sell it. It? Come back. Song? Is it? Damn. Put back. He's not. Bob? Is it? Not vaguely. We don't. There is. Get off. Sight unseen. Yeah, death on us. Please accept. Kind of dead. Elf. High. Tasted. It's done. Sandra got, who's this? Kevin, Elizabeth, Eve, Bob, David, Death, Hardest. He's not. Don't think. Somebody. Sight. Jeep. Sister. Down. Help him for you. All right. Let's continue on here. Nikki, who always gets a mile long of answers. Tell me. Me. Hiya. Not yet. Nikki. Because it's you. Yes, no, what, yeah, come, home, Christ, 7-7, heads up, canoodler. Nope. Yes, up, love, admits, too darn it, hi, me, we, it was, hi, I'm it, noodles, followers, who said child, now, Nikki, run, is it, she's not, Bob, evicted, don't think, is all good, what's up, hi, mom, race, there were some names she didn't grab. W, bad one, but Morgan, black, grab a website. Here's up, nonstop, her up, damn, or dom. What's it? Beep, beep. Me, not now. Bill. Kevin. Well, he got nothing. Yeah, all right, let's see what else other people got here. refresh this page since Facebook wants to be a little bit cranky tonight. All right. Nikki, lies, you suck something. You thought about hurt psychic Lisa spirits. You. See if there's any more there. You're just going to click on that old button right there and shoot on down. Giving myself the play-by-play here. All right. In the live, let's see what we got. Trip got, yo, that's why, and don't sell it. The same Bob. April got peace sign. And I think that's about it. Let's quickly check Twitter. See if we got anything on Twitter. Nope. I think we're good there. I think we're good. Kind of interesting, the responses there. Who was she batting out? Who was she batting out? So, you never know. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, obviously, some spirits were not behaving, and she had to get them to leave.
One of the things that people should know about you is after you're done this show, you actually go back and replay it and break it all down to see what you get, because as the person who's running the device, it's very hard to pay attention to make sure everything is working and try and get these messages at the same time.
Yeah, that goes back to when you do ghost box sessions, you should always record with a recording device, and yeah, you can always play back after and analyze responses and so on.
Absolutely. Let's get to a quick question here, so we've got about 35 seconds left. Ron is asking, is it bad karma to recontact evicted spirits?
Well, I mean, that could be interpreted different ways, but maybe for Nikki, maybe, because she's the one that had to do it, but for me, it really doesn't register the same, because I really didn't experience these spirits, shall we say.
Well, she was going Macho Man Randy Savage on all of them, dropping elbows on spirits left, right, and center. It was like a good old-fashioned haunted battle royale back in the day over at Nikki's house. So I guess that's what we were... Totally. She was kicking butt and taking names. Bill Hauser is here tonight, bringing in the spirits. We are going to get to Christoph's question. Then we're going to find out where Carl is as Hour 3 of Spaced Out Radio starts right after this.
Hello, this is your guitar man, Ron Bumblefoot Thal, and I have to tell you, I love the response I get for Little Brother is Watching from Spaced Out Radio fans. It's amazing how music can inspire and make people think deeper about what's going on in the supernatural world. You can head over to my website, bumblefoot.com, to check out my music, my guitar workshops, my touring, even check out some of the hot sauces that I'm working on. And make sure you keep on listening, because with Spaced Out Radio, you know Little Brother is watching.
We're adding to the entertainment online for Spaced Out Radio. I'm Amber Beckard, and I want to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out Cryptid Tales, where I will take you on a journey into some of the strangest legends and lore from around the world, relaying the stories to you of the strange creatures and experiences that people have had throughout time. You can find Cryptid Tales at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. And while you're there, don't forget to check out our free archives and leave a comment. See you there.
For the price of 1 cup of coffee a month, you can become an SOR Space Traveler. The Space Travelers Club is a place where you can interact with other listeners, either live during the show or on our great forum. We want your stories, pictures, comments, and ideas. You'll get live video streams, exclusive content, and be a part of our newsletter. Stay in touch with everything SOR. The Space Travelers Club is just $5 a month at spacedoutradio.com.
We are scouring the world for the most intriguing stories of your day. Take the time to read up on the SOR Newswire, where our team, led by Captain Shirk, will deliver to you some of the best paranormal and supernatural news, along with some stories that will blow your mind from the weird to the wacky. It's the news outside the news that piques interest, and that's what we're looking to deliver to you. The SOR Newswire, only at spacedoutradio.com.
We all know on Spaced Out Radio we love a good beard and mustache, so why not take care of your facial hair with Mighty Moose Beard Oil? Made in Canada, we're taking care of beards and stashes around the world. We use 100% natural ingredients with our oils and balms to make your whiskers feel silky smooth. Use promo code SOR2019 at MightyMooseBeard.com today.
The SOR Vault is open for business, and do we have some cool swag for you to pick up? All you have to do is head over to our website and click on the SOR Vault. You have a variety of cool logos to choose from, and put them on anything you want. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, coffee mugs, you name it, we can get it to you. So do your shopping by supporting the store you love. Get your Spaced Out Radio swag at the SOR Vault today.
Move over, brother, and let me own Saturday night.
This is Rich Giordano, and I'm inviting you to tune on in to Spaced Out Saturdays starting at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern, where I'm going to bust open the lids on everything paranormal. Why? Because we want answers, and I'm the guy who's going to deliver those answers to you. Join the chat rooms, and we'll see you this Saturday. Just be there. No, really.
Hey, space travelers, this is John Resig, founder of the Chive and Chive Charities. If you know anything about our website, you know we like to do things a little differently. We're not some faceless organization collecting money for a nebulous cause. Our donor dollars go directly toward life-improving items. Then we give those items directly to an underdog who needs it most. To become a donor with Spaced Out Radio's official charity, Chive Charities, just go to chivecharities.org/donate.
The party is always on at the Moose Vancouver. The Moose Vancouver is where you want to be when visiting Canada's West Coast. Open until 2 a.m. nightly, the Moose cranks up the rock while serving some of the best rated food in the city. The menu starts at $6.95. Why party anywhere else in Vancouver when the Moose is right there? Get your horns up and rock with the Moose, the official party bar of Spaced Out Radio.
Hello everyone, this is Ryan Stacy from the Experiencer Support Association, otherwise known as TESSA. We're glad to team up with Spaced Out Radio to help investigate your experiences on the SOR Sightlines Report. Together, we'll investigate the strange sightings and occurrences you've had. We're looking for answers just like you. So fill out a Sightlines report on the Spaced Out Radio website and let's figure out what's going on together.
Looking for creative ways to get your company out in the public? How about advertising on Spaced Out Radio? Our sales department is waiting to hear from you, and we can work around any budget. From commercial spots to banners to special promotions, there are many opportunities to get your name and product out to our SOR listeners. For a price guide and more information, please contact us at sales@spacedoutradio.com.
A little bit of science, a little bit of skepticism. Add a dash of snark and you have the makings of Spaced Out Sundays with me, Everett Thielenn. Together we will look into the reality of the paranormal with an open eye and rational thought. Oh, did I mention there'll be plenty of woo as well? Your time spent with Spaced Out Sundays will make the night even better. The chat rooms are open, 9:06 p.m. Pacific, 12:06 a.m. Eastern, right here at spacedoutradio.com.
Hello, space travelers. It's me again, Carl. Don't forget to join the Space Travelers Club for just $5 a month. And follow Spaced Out Radio on Twitter at Spaced Out Radio. Our Instagram, Dave Scott SOR. Our Facebook page is Spaced Out Radio Show. Our archives are free at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. Come woo it up with Spaced Out Radio today. Bye!
I'm feeling a little spicy tonight. What to do? What to do?
Why not get bumblefucked?
4 million Scoville units of pure hard rock. Bumblefoot hot sauces come in 3 flavors. The burning Bumble. Tone it down a bit with Bumblicious and throw the sauce on everything.
Spice it up. Bumble me, baby. Bumblefoot hot sauce. Get it today at Kajans.com.
Visit purpleplates.com today. For over 40 years, the Purple Energy Plates have been delivering amazing results for their many customers. Inspired by the great genius Nikola Tesla, the harmony, healing, and energetic effects of the plates have proven over and over to be beneficial and often miraculous to thousands of customers. Check their site for daily specials and choose from their many energy products. You won't be sorry. Visit them today at purpleplates.com.
Would you like to connect with us? Head to spacedoutradio.com for all your latest show info. Now, back to Dave Scott and SOR.
Welcome back to the third and final hour of Spaced Out Radio tonight. I am your host, Dave Scott. Always a pleasure to broadcast to you live, especially on our digital affiliates, Revolution Radio and Kingdom of Nye Radio. Welcome, everyone listening in there. And if you're listening in on our terrestrials, thank you so much. UPRN 107.7 FM in New Orleans, KZFX 93.7 FM in Ridgecrest, California, KDNF AM 1560 in Dangerfield, Texas, WQEE 99.1 FM in Noonan, Georgia, and KDUN AM 1030 in Reedsport, Oregon. Don't forget, you can check out all of our archives for free at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. Do me the favor, hit that subscribe button. The Desert Clam has set the password for tonight in the SOR Space Travelers Club. Gabble. Gabble is your password. Use it wisely, Space Travelers, as the Clam sets a password each and every night right here on Spaced Out Radio. Our website is spacedoutradio.com, where we have a plethora of features for you. Rock out to Bumblefoot, do a little shopping at the SOR Vault, because we'd appreciate that. You can grab a great book from We Read the Night. Join the Space Travelers for $5 a month. And, of course, Captain Shirk has us all up to date with the SOR Newswire. For the final time tonight, we introduce Bill Hauser. He is one of the leading in the field of ghost box research. When it comes to the paranormal, Bill is situated just outside Vancouver, British Columbia. Bill, thank you so much for always doing this.
Yeah, thank you, Dave, for having me back.
Your next date with us will be Monday, March 9th. Monday, March 9th, we get to play again, which will always be cool.
Excellent.
All right. Christopher has a question. And he is asking, I just got to find it here. Where did I put it? Oh, darn it. I scrolled too far. I just got to find it here. Where is he here? I knew it's about his mother. My goodness, where did it go? It's like it disappeared on me. Just like it disappeared. All right, his mom's name is Ella. He wants to know how she's doing. And we got one more after this. Then, of course, we got to end it with Carl. So we'll make this a quick one.
Okay, turn it on. Hello? I have Christopher on the other side of this computer listening in. He wants to get hold of his mom. The name was Ella?
Ella.
Christopher's here. He can listen in. Do you have a message for me? Ella? Christopher would like to hear from you. Do you have a message for him? Do you have something of importance? Ella, what would you like to tell your son? You doing okay at your end? Ella, are you at peace? Are you at peace, Ella? You have something you'd like to tell your son, Christopher? You doing good? Maybe you have a message for the family. Ella, do you have a message for the family? Your son can hear us. He wanted me to get a hold of you. Are you happy? What would you like to say? You have something of importance you'd like to say, Ella? Certainly the family would like to know. Well, do you have anything in final you'd like to say? Okay, thank you.
All right. We'll just wait for the responses to come on in here for that one. Chris says that he felt he heard her voice, which is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. Right near the end, I heard fine.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
Well, let's see what we're getting from the audience. Vivian got only one, and that was, she says, all I can really make out for Christopher is keep going. Keep going. Little Ronnie Moniak heard that's hard. So we'll see where this was going. All right. And And Hotterock got, hey, maybe, hold on, yes, good day, off, maybe, need it, I am, take it. Go there, police, pretty fine, I'd kill him, stay down, do it, yes, ma'am, of course, skinny, yes, torn, Jocelyn, come back, hun, hey, Sonny, that's him, thank you, hi. Sandra, hello, he's here, 8 name, hands on, look, he's got, not tonight, listening, he, do the right thing, think of him. Trip got, go back, hands off, yes I am, I see, eyes, hi, I'm all right. Oh, that's nice. We'll wait for Nikki to load up her massive list, because she'll probably have like 1,000 or so responses. April has, hello, good day. Yeah, I'm good. You tell. Right? See if there's anybody on Twitter. Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. On Twitter at hashtag Spaced Out Radio. Hello, hi, good day, don't know, breathing, me too, water, great spark, he studied him, you'll see, doing good, and me, just look. That's kind of cool. See if there's anybody else on Twitter. No. Nikki, where are you? Where's all your stuff? All right. Nikki's going to go back. I guess she's going to go back afterwards, re-listen to that, and go from there. All right. Let's get to Andrew here, who would like to hear about his father, Michael, former staff sergeant in the military.
I have Michael listening in. He wants to get a hold of his dad, who was in the military. Staff Sergeant. Are you there, sir? Your son wants to hear a message from you. What would you like to say? Your son can hear you. He's entrusted me to communicate with you. Are you at peace? Are you at peace there? Did you have something important to say to your son? Running. What else would you like to say? You doing okay on the other side? You have an important message? You have something in particular you want to say to the family? You have anything in final you'd like to say? Okay, well, thank you for communicating. Goodbye.
Right on.
Yeah.
We'll get to some. We'll just wait for a couple seconds here, let everybody get their answers in before we read them on out, as we always like to do here for everyone. And here we go. Hotterine, I am. Who are you? Hey, help, I do. Mom, running fast. Get that. You lift, take down, you hold on. Yes. Figaro, yes. Spaced out. Here it is. Dave has, yes. Tonight, bowling, computer. There she is. Speak, are you hearing? It's a joke. UFO, of course, cautious. Sandra. Who? Halftime, running. Mama dude, out. Dave, good night. Be honest. Insult, house trip. Trip got, don't know, running. Yep, Dave. All right, we'll just wait for a few more here. Let's check the other room. And Angel got Hauser, love you. Hauser, you know that's a Canadian term. Wow.
Yeah.
Right? All right, Hauser, love you. Run, yeah, lay off food, order. What are you doing? That's what we got going there. Nikki got, here, give it. Who? Tell him we love you. Coming up. Here's up. Coming on. Come on, Dad. Yes, big deal. No, what's? We be go peace. Haven't you had it yet? It'll do. Do we? What's up? We are. Father, run, going up. Here, what's up? Been here, been. Haven't gone the wall. Okay, up, yeah. Up, goose. Be it, have it, we up, bring it, up. How do you type this so fast, Nikki? My goodness. Mm-hmm. Father, decking it out, leave it go, have, mahog. This time, or it, computer, have, got it, too many spirits, quit riding the quick, beyond the Holland info, what? When it's good, it's Marshall's birthday. Happy birthday, Marshall, and good. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, we got about 2 minutes left, or 2.5 minutes left before we got to start saying goodnight to you, Bill.
Okay.
We got to find out where Carl is.
Carl! You have a message for Dave Scott? What would you like to say? Are you still assigned to watch over him?
Yes.
Are you around where he is right now?
Yeah.
Carl, what's your purpose? I know I've asked you before. Why are you watching Dave Scott? Are you there right now, where he is? You have something you'd like to tell him, maybe? Special message? Final, you want to tell Dave Scott, Carl? Okay, well, we thank you for communicating. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Carl. Goodbye.
Yeah.
That's the way we do it around here. It's the way we do it. There were some strange voices in there. Not going to lie. Sounded a little bit different than before. You know what I'm saying, Bill?
Yeah, usually that happens when you try to contact aliens.
Yeah, the old aliens. You never go wrong with a little alien action. Never go wrong. All right. Here we go. Bill, we only got about 30 seconds with you. And I want to say thank you for coming on. We will talk to you again on Monday, March 9th. Do me a favor quickly. We only got about 20 seconds. Tell everybody where they can find your YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel, you can look at finding me under the username Candoey, Candoey, and you can just put in Google and put Candoey or Bill Hauser, a.k.a. Candoey, and you'll get a lot of different things coming up on me. I do a podcast, and I also have an audio file and some of the other sites that are on there, so you can definitely see me on the internet.
Appreciate that, Bill. Thank you so much. Coming up next, we have the SOR Newswire and the Thought of the Day. Stay tuned.
A little bit of science, a little bit of skepticism. Add a dash of snark and you have the makings of Spaced Out Sundays with me, Everett Thielen. Together we will look into the reality of the paranormal with an open eye and rational thought. Oh, did I mention there'll be plenty of woo as well? Your time spent with Spaced Out Sundays will make the night even better. The chat rooms are open, 9:06 p.m. Pacific, 12:06 a.m. Eastern, right here at spacedoutradio.com.
Hello, this is your guitar man, Ron Bumblefoot Thal, and I have to tell you, I love the response I get for Little Brother is Watching from Spaced Out Radio fans. It's amazing how music can inspire and make people think deeper about what's going on in the supernatural world. You can head over to my website, bumblefoot.com, to check out my music, my guitar workshops, my touring, even check out some of the hot sauces that I'm working on. And make sure you keep on listening, because with Spaced Out Radio, you know Little Brother is watching.
Hello, space travelers. It's me again, Carl. Don't forget to join the Space Travelers Club for just $5 a month, and follow Spaced Out Radio on Twitter at Spaced Out Radio. Our Instagram, Dave Scott SOR. Our Facebook page is Spaced Out Radio Show. Our archives are free at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. Come woo it up with Spaced Out Radio today. Bye!
Move over, brother, and let me own Saturday night.
This is Rich Giordano, and I'm inviting you to tune on in to Spaced Out Saturdays starting at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern, where I'm going to bust open the lids on everything paranormal. Why? Because we want answers, and I'm the guy who's going to deliver those answers to you. Join the chat rooms, and we'll see you this Saturday. Just be there. No, really.
Are you looking for great advertising value for your company? Look no further than Spaced Out Radio. We have a multitude of places to get your name out there, including commercial ads during the show, special promotions, and banners on our website. Our audience is proven to support the companies that support our show. We can make your budget work for you. So for more information, please contact us at sales@spacedoutradio.com.
Hey everybody, the SOR Space Travelers is open. For just $5 a month, you can hang out with Dave and our crew privately in our members-only section. With your signing, you'll receive newsletters on what's going on with Spaced Out Radio. You'll have direct contact with the host during the show in our chat, live streaming videos, and a great forum for your posts and more. Become a space traveler now at spacedoutradio.com.
You wanted new SOR gear, and now you can have it. The SOR Vault is fully stocked with t-shirts, hats, hoodies, mugs, and everything in between with great logos for you to choose from. So head on over to spacedoutradio.com, click on the SOR Vault, and go shopping. Pricing is quite affordable, and you can look good representing your favorite show. So go to our website and pick up your new SOR wear at the SOR Vault today.
If you like it hot, real hot, then heat up your meals with Bumblefoot hot sauce.
Get your Bumblefoot hot sauce today. The sauce, Bumblicious, and the 4 million Scoville unit Bumble. We're going in hot, real hot, coming out even hotter.
Keep the milk nearby and tantalize your taste buds tonight.
Bumblefoot hot sauce, available now at kajans.com.
At spacedoutradio.com, we are keeping you up to date on all the news with the SOR Newswire. Captain Shirk leads the team that is bringing you the news of the day and exclusive stories on everything paranormal and supernatural. It's free to read, it's updated daily, and it's right there for you. The SOR Newswire is a one-stop shop for the news of the day. Check it out at spacedoutradio.com today.
Cold drinks, great food, and the best music in Vancouver. The Moose Vancouver is the place to be, open until 2 a.m. nightly. Everything on the menu starts at just $6.95. Who serves food that cheap anymore? At the Moose, you'll never know who you'll run into. Rock stars, actors, athletes. It's the place everyone wants to be. So join us at the Moose Vancouver, the official party bar of Spaced Out Radio.
We're adding to the entertainment online for Spaced Out Radio. I'm Amber Beckard, and I want to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out Cryptid Tales, where I will take you on a journey into some of the strangest legends and lore from around the world, relaying the stories to you of the strange creatures and experiences that people have had throughout time. You can find Cryptid Tales at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. And while you're there, don't forget to check out our free archives and leave a comment. See you there.
Hey, Spaced Out Radio fans! It's John Resig, founder of the Chive and Chive Charities. Our goal is to make the life of veterans, first responders, and those with rare medical conditions 10% happier. We do this by donating one grant item, ranging from vans to therapy programs to prosthetic limbs, to those who need it most. To contribute to Spaced Out Radio's official charity, head over to chivecharities.org and become a donor today.
We all know on Spaced Out Radio we love a good beard and mustache, so why not take care of your facial hair with Mighty Moose Beard Oil? Made in Canada, we're taking care of beards and stashes around the world. We use 100% natural ingredients with our oils and balms to make your whiskers feel silky smooth. Use promo code SOR2019 at MightyMooseBeard.com today.
We've rounded third. We're heading for home tonight on Spaced Out Radio. I am your host, Dave Scott, sitting in the captain's chair of SOR headquarters. Thank you so much for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Want to remind all of you that You can find out all of our archives for free at youtube.com/Spaced Out Radio. Do me the favor, hit that subscribe button. Our website is spacedoutradio.com, where we have a plethora of features for you. Rock out to Bumblefoot, do a little shopping at the SOR Vault, read a great book at We Read the Night. You can join the Space Travelers for $5 a month, and, of course, you can always read up on Captain Shirk's SOR Newswire. The news is always changing, which is why we bring you the SOR Newswire at the back end of every show, where we get to the weird, the strange, the wacky, and the WTF. We're going to start off with some great reporting by John Greenwald and the Black Vault, blackvault.com. After a couple years of trying to interview Lou Elizondo, finally got him. Finally! Old Louie breaking his silence, talking to somebody that isn't involved with a certain other nighttime radio show. Yeah. So, after trying for months to try and get things gone, and including challenging Elizondo's story, the Black Vault got to go one-on-one with Elizondo. Mano y mano. Lou says, I chose to speak with you, a.k.a. the Black Vault, simply because you asked me. I never turn down a sincere... Oh, this is BS right off the bat. Says, I never turned down a sincere offer to clarify or provide my perspective. I'm not interested in social media drama and artificially manufactured angst, so I usually stay quiet unless I have something productive to say. Lou, you and the TTSA have dodged numerous shows and media requests. So that line's BS right there. All right. He says, I gave the Pentagon ample time to deconflict their response and give them the benefit of the doubt that is dysfunction over palace. Unfortunately, I no longer feel this is necessarily the case, and therefore it is incumbent upon me to set the record straight. I am also aware that I still have a clearance, and I don't want the Pentagon taking any punitive measures to risk my clearance or our ongoing efforts regarding the CRADA. I had my clearance threatened early on, and I don't want that being used as leverage to keep me quiet, but it is a possibility that they could still and try to remove my clearance in order to further discredit me. Elizondo goes on to say that he was a senior ranking person in the ATIP program. I was ultimately responsible for ensuring the efficient and effective operations of the overall effort. However, in fairness, the Lion's work was performed by the outstanding men and women we had working in the program. My job was primarily to fend off the distractions so the rest of the team could do their job. In essence, my job was to catch the proverbial bullets so our folks could do their job without distraction. I think he just said that. Not an unusual role for the senior person in any program to assume. This includes fighting for resources, support, and personnel. You can read all of this interview, and I highly suggest you do if you have an interest in the UFO field, by going to theblackvault.com or our website, spacedoutradio.com, where Captain Shirk has it posted. Sticking with UFOs, the Department of Defense has top-secret classified briefings and a classified video about a UFO incident. The U.S. Navy acknowledged the existence of information which concerns a 2004 encounter between the USS Nimitz and strange unknown aerial objects in response to public records requests from Vice. Last year, the Navy for the first time acknowledged that 3 UFO videos, one from the Nimitz incident in 2004 and 2 from 2015, were real videos about identified flying objects. Responding to Vice's Freedom of Information Act request, the Navy said it had discovered certain briefing slides that are classified top secret. Dun, dun, dun. A review of these materials indicates that they are currently inappropriate, marked, and classified top secret under Executive Order 13526. And the original classification authority has determined that the release of these materials would cause exceptionally grave damage to the national security of the United States. Oh, they're getting pissed off at them aliens now, aren't they? Well, we have also determined that ONI possesses a video classified secret, that ONI is not the original classic authority Classification Authority for. Vice reports that a Pentagon spokesperson said the Navy has the video of the mysterious incident in its possession but has no plans to release it. However, I can tell you that the date of the 2004 USS Nimitz video is November 14th, 2014, the spokesperson told Vice. I can also tell you that the length of the video that has been circulating since 2007 is the same as the length of the source video. We do not expect this video to be released. Oh, isn't that nice? Speaking of space, Japanese billionaire Yusaku Maezawa is looking for a life partner to accompany him on a trip to the moon as SpaceX's first private tourist passenger. Maezawa tweeted a link to a website on Sunday advertising his serious matchmaking documentary called Full Moon Lovers, where women could apply. Oh my gosh, it's like the dating game all over again. Where's Chuck Woolery? Anyways, where women could apply to join him on a voyage around the moon on SpaceX's Starship rocket in 2023. Maezawa, who's 44 years old, said he was restarting his life, having acquired his fortune as founder of Japan's largest fashion retail website, ZozoTown. As feelings of loneliness and emptiness slowly begin to surge upon me, there's one thing that I think about: continuing to love one woman. He continued. Entrants to the one-on-one planned matchmaking event would be able to apply from 10 a.m. Tokyo time on January 17th, with the final decision being made at the end of March. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk revealed in 2018 that Maezawa would be SpaceX's first civilian passenger. Maezawa said he initially felt both embarrassment and pride and actually considered rejecting Musk's offer, but decided to accept after realizing the opportunity might not come around again. He said the decision prompted him to seriously face up to the idea of continuing to love one woman, something he had previously only had a hazy image about. The retail mogul added that he wanted to shout our love and the world peace from outer space with his future partner. Applicants have to be single, age 20 or over, to be considered. Well, at least he has a broader age category. They also have to have a bright personality and always be positive, be interested in going to space, and be able to take part in the preparation for the trip, to want to enjoy life to its fullest, and be someone who wishes for world peace. Isn't that nice? Maezawa recently split from his girlfriend, 27-year-old actress Ayami Goriki, and is reportedly divorced as well. Oh, that bad man. The entrepreneur started out as a drummer for the rock band Switch Style and sold CDs by mail from his home before setting up ZozoTown in 1998, which gained a market net worth of $15 billion. Yeah, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. This guy's rich. He's going to space. If you're cute, you know what a rocket is, you've seen the moon before, you better apply. All right. A dedicated Star Wars fan in Utah used a 3D printer to make his own stormtrooper costume with one significant improvement. It's bulletproof. Nils Rasmussen posted a video to YouTube chronicling how he spent about 9 months creating his own Imperial Stormtrooper costume with help from his 3D printer. I kind of incorporated all of the things that I've learned in 3D printing and do-it-yourself projects. Rasmussen said a friend who works for a company that makes bulletproof components for cars inspired him to try and improve on the design by the Star Wars films. Stormtroopers don't do well in the movies. One shot, and they're dead, he said. So could we give them a little protection? Rasmussen tested out his bulletproofing at a shooting range and found that, except for the non-bulletproof eye guard, the costume shielding did its job. He said there's only one drawback to the protective garment. It's rigid. There are very hard plastic pieces, so it's not a very comfortable suit to wear. Oh, that's just too bad. Too bad. All right. It was Undie Day today. So if you're in one of the 20 cities that actually participated in this, good for you. Good for you. Train riders around the globe shed their trousers for the annual No Pants Subway Ride. The event, first organized in 2002 by performance group Improv Everywhere, featured hundreds of people riding commuter trains in their underwear. Sunday in cities including Chicago, Boston, Berlin, Calgary, Dallas, Mexico, Mexico City, that is, Tokyo, London, Lisbon, Los Angeles, St. Petersburg, Melbourne, and San Francisco. The flagship event in New York, which was the site for the first no-pants subway ride, featured more than 200 people alone. Organizers said this year's ride was bolstered by unseasonably warm temperatures, which reached the high 60s on Sunday. In Chicago, where about 175 people without pants boarded the train Sunday, participants braved more balmy conditions with a high of 32 degrees. Oh my gosh, what I would do for 32 degrees right now. Thanks to everyone who came out to participate in this year's ride, Improv Everywhere said on its website following the event. Now, would you do that? Let's be honest. Would you do that? I wouldn't. I could see a few of our chatters doing that. I really could. But not this guy. A New York man has been charged with trafficking endangered African wildcats into the United States and selling them online. Christopher Kasaki from Amherst, New York, has been accused of illegally importing and selling dozens of caracals and servals, wild feline breeds that are native to Africa. Caracals, which are otherwise known as the desert lynx, are characterized by large tufted ears, while the servals have distinctive spots on their large ears. Both species are medium-sized cats that can grow to around 40 pounds. Both are protected under the Endangered Species Act and therefore are not legally able to be owned or sold in New York. God, they're gorgeous cats. The U.S. Department of Justice said he had managed to bring in the cats into the country by falsely declaring the animals as domesticated breeds on shipping records across a 5-month period in February to June of 2018. In the statement, the DOJ said Kasaki had been attempting to pass them off as Savannah and Bengal cats to get them into the country before selling them online through exoticcubs.com. It's also said that Kasaki had failed to comply with human care standards under the Animal Welfare Act. Kasaki, originally from a small town outside of Buffalo, was charged with violating the act by selling the animals without a license. His compliance with such standards. The 38-year-old has pleaded not guilty. He faces up to 5 years in jail if convicted of the charges. Throw him in the tank, man. Throw him in the tank. Probably had a few too many drinks, got drunk, said, hey, let's buy some African cats, sell them online for big money. That's what I think happened. What a jerk. A Texas dog, by the way, is recovering from surgery after an enthusiastic eating incident that left it with a metal fork inside its body. Carly Ott said she was sharing some pumpkin pie with her dog, a 4-year-old bull mastiff boxer named Chemo, or Chimo. Probably Chimo. She spells it Chemo, though. Chimo. Let's just call him Chimo. When the canine, who's got a pretty big mouth on him, wolfed down the piece as well as the metal fork Ott was holding. Ott took Chimo to the Big Thicket Veterinary Clinic outside of Cleveland, Texas, where an x-ray revealed the fork was traveling through the canine's digestive system. Veterinarians were worried the fork would cause internal injuries, so it was removed surgically. Chimo is expected to make a full recovery, barring infection from the procedure. And finally, when you retire, you want to go out on top. You know what I'm saying? You want to go out on top. Well, the famed Galapagos giant tortoise named Diego, estimated to be well over 100 years old, is retiring. What's he retiring from? Oh, he's retiring from sex. They estimate that Diego fathered 40% of all tortoises on Espanola Island in the Galapagos and is officially done breeding. He is credited with saving the species from extinction thanks to his high sex drive, according to a release by the Giant Tortoise Restoration Initiative and translated by the Galapagos Conservancy. Ecuador's environmental ministry made the decision on Friday to end the 40-year captive breeding program for Espanola tortoises, which has helped the population rise from just 15 to more than 2,000. Good for Diego. Good for him. Wow. Good job. The release added that the evaluation conducted by the Galapagos National Park Directorate and Galapagos Conservancy as part of the Giant Tortoise Restoration Initiative concluded that the breeding program demonstrated the recovery of habitat conditions and the populations that host it. The 175-pound Diego is a species only found in the wild on the island of Espanola. He reportedly fathered some 800 offspring as of 2016. He was brought to the U.S. between 1928 and 1933 and placed in a breeding center on Galapagos Island of Santa Cruz after his species was determined to be critically endangered in the 1960s. Based on the results of the last census conducted at the end of 2019 and all the data available since 1960, both of the islands and its tortoise population, the conclusion was that the island has sufficient conditions to maintain the tortoise population, which will continue to grow normally even without any new repatriation of juveniles. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. He did it the right way. He made love, not war, with the other turtles. Thought of the Day happens every night at this time, where we ask a question on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Then leave your responses or read your responses on the air, because we love the audience participation around here. Today's Thought of the Day is as follows. How do you handle it when it's cold outside? Let's see, today I had 2 jackets on, a t-shirt, sweatpants, and my winter boots, and gloves. Oh, you gotta have gloves at this time of year. Gotta have gloves on. All right, let's see what all of you said. All right, shall we? Shall we? Let's do it. Eric Cooper, I stay inside. Laura, I eat comfort food. Oh, what I would do for some tacos right now. Maybe some chili. Sparky, when outside I wear a warm hat. Inside I have a fire going in my wood stove. Joe, I tell her, baby, it's cold outside. Then pour her another drink. Oh, that's beautiful. Very romantic, Joe. Very romantic. Robin, stay inside, play video games, and crank up the music. Little Marky Spender, I put my big boy panties on and get it done. Minus 35 on my way to work this morning at 6 a.m. Oh, that's cold. It's colder than it is right now by minus 3 degrees Celsius. Merle will be on in 2 nights. I stay inside because I am Merle. William, go outside and enjoy it. It never gets cold in Texas, so the only time I do get to enjoy it is on vacation in New Mexico or Colorado. Gets cold in New Mexico? Really? I thought it was just all desert there. Does it seriously get cold in New Mexico? I honestly don't know. Serena, I boost the heat, turn on the gas fireplace, and watch the snow fall. Like right now. Cafe Mocha and the fur kid zonked out on the couch. I love working from home. Tim, stay in my place with the natural gas heat on. Oh, the environmentalists won't like that, Tim. Jeff, I go to work and spend about 10 to 12 hours outside in it. Teresa, when it does get cold in Texas, I make chili and get with a comfy blanket and Netflix binge. Okay, what's cold, Teresa? Like 70 degrees? Joyce, put my woolies on from October to April. Marty, crank up the heat, cook some good comfort food like chili or soup, and cuddle up with the wife and the dog. Good night. Jill, stay inside and don't go out if it's not necessary. Shauna, I stay in if I can. Krista, hot chocolate and Baileys. Dave, I handle it inside. Gail, I light a fire, put on a little Rob Zombie, throw the pillows off the sofa, start jumping up and down. Then I lose my glasses, can't find them for 3 weeks, and then I blame the ghosts. Kelly, I'm in Florida, Dave. I put my tan shorts on and wait for Florida Man to get out and get into some shenanigans. Oh, that's nice. Rose, I cuss out the weather. My hot water in the kitchen froze. It snows, rains, and freezes. Can't even play in it. Kevin, layers, Captain. Lots of layers. Coral gets the final word. She says, layers of clothing, warm mittens, and a toque. Beanie for you Americans in translation. Learn new cuss words to describe the tons of snow I've shoveled lately. Then drink copious amounts of warm liquids after shoveling. Oh, yes. I got shoveling to do tomorrow. Thank you, weather. Thank you to everybody participating in the Thought of the Day. We'll do it all again tomorrow on Facebook and Twitter. Maybe you'll get your comment read on the air. Big thank you to Captain Shirk for putting together a great news wire. You can find it at spacedoutradio.com, and to Bill Hauser for live Ghost Box sessions. We got Mr. Ron Bumblefoot Thal rocking in the background with Little Brother is Watching. Bumblefoot is the official music of Spaced Out Radio, rocking us in and out of every single show. Get your horns up for the guitar god himself. Special thanks to everybody participating in our chat rooms on Spreaker, Twitter, at hashtag Spaced Out Radio, LGAB, Revolution Radio, Facebook, and the SOR Space Travelers Club. I want to say a big shout out to everybody listening in at home, at work, and in your cars, wherever you may be. Remember, this show is copyright by Spaced Out Radio and SOR Media Ventures Limited.
I know you're out there somewhere.
Thank you so much for sharing your evening with us as we kick off a brand new week. We're going to do it all again tomorrow, because together, my friends,
Make a mistake, we're watching.
We own the night. Mr. Bumblefoot, we need a favor. We need you to take us home. Have a great night, everybody. Kyle Macias is our guest. We're talking the Hat Man tomorrow night, so we're going to have some fun. Come join us. Chat with you later. Good night.